Yo.
I want to ask third screen.
Yeah, nails, sir. My
Yo.
fault. Welcome back to another episode of IBTE Sports Podcast. You got your boy Lawrence, Nil, and Phil. Kenny's working right now, so we're gonna miss him tonight. But man, how y'all feeling? How y'all living, man? Week 10 is here. Through 9 weeks, things looking real interesting.
You see the name.
Oh, you're back. You had to make sure you showed up.
He said that
3 in a row.
customer.
It's 3 in a row. Matthew Stafford's hot. We're getting healthier.
Mm-hmm.
We won that game without Puka because he got ejected for throwing a punch, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
I mean, it wasn't even a punch. It was crazy. But
That looked like closed fist to me.
nah, it wasn't. No punch. But he also got punched first. He got punched first. It was crazy.
But you know how that goes. They always catch the second guy.
Always catch the second guy. Yep. But yeah, I'm hyped right now for my team. I think we have a really, really good schedule right now, like towards the end of the season. We got to still play San Francisco again. We got to play Arizona again. Obviously, we got to play Seattle again. But the schedule looks pretty good. So I like where we're at right now. Definitely can make a run, I think.
For me, Drake May pulled out some magic this past week against Tennessee. Got it to OT with a clutch TD by Ramondre. Shout out Ramondre. But obviously rookie stuff. Got through a pick at the end in the OT to seal the game. So hey, growing pains as a rookie, but he's making progress. It's happy to see. And everything else, NBA is going. Neil, our Bruins aren't doing too hot, so NHL's kind of going. So
You know who else is doing hot? Brooklyn Nets, baby.
oh, yeah,
Third in the East.
that's
Pretty hot right now.
There's like 2 teams that are above 500. Everyone else is at 500 or under. So East is very nasty this year so far.
Was Bridges the problem?
Fuck, man. Get him out. Get him out of there.
Cam Johnson was always the answer. So
Yeah,
The
we got to
Chuckaholic.
play the Celtics on 2 days from now, so we'll see how that goes.
that'd be very good. I want to see that matchup. But other than that, hey, happy to be here Wednesday nights.
Yeah. For me, man, everything's going good. I'm in a good spot with everything. Just excited to see how fantasy football goes. I'm doing really well in 2 leagues, and then 1 league is really iffy. So, well, dynasty is just dog shit.
There's 2 leagues? I thought we were only in 1. I thought it was just a dynasty league. Honestly. I thought we were dynasty. I didn't know we had
Neil, belt that ass, man. Stop playing with my team.
I fucked you up in Dynasty, motherfucker.
Hey, listen, but the hate comes from the armchair league, and I'm second.
I didn't know there was
Second
armchair
right
league.
now.
Shit. Well, damn.
You got blessed. You got blessed by my slip up.
Bruh, we can do this all day of who
You got
could've
blessed by my slip
played and all that. You can do that every week. Every week you can be like, oh, if I played this person,
I don't know about that. 37 points on my bench off 1 player. I would have beat you straight up.
Who'd you play? Who'd you play in the flex?
Lad.
You played Lad. That's on you.
He had a good game, didn't he?
He had 40 points last game.
Lad had 11 points this game.
Oh,
I'm
that's
talking about the game last week.
Yeah,
He had 40.
yeah.
40.
But JSN is a slot merchant. He's a high volume catcher. That's what he is.
I didn't realize DK and Lockett were out.
JSN in my other league, I have never moved him. He stays in the flex unless he goes on a bye week.
Yeah,
JSN is that dude.
Yeah, that's all set. He's all set with being moved. Also, how about Bo Nix outscoring both of my starting quarterbacks combined? So I mean, you got blessed. Like I said, bro, that's a blessing.
Bo Nix cooking.
Bro, you're not going to start Bo Nix over the other 2 quarterbacks.
I was gonna start him over Jared Goff.
Oh,
he was
man. Phil, you see this? This is
Holy
crazy.
gospel?
This is crazy.
No, but hold on a second. Hold on. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, even if I didn't start him, which I didn't do, but the fact that Jordan Love and Jared Goff both scored less than Bo Nix combined, you got blessed.
That's how it goes. That's
You
fantasy.
got blessed, bro.
Don't do that. Listen.
You got blessed.
We here now. now I need to
How Cade Otton not get a single catch in the fourth? Like how you go
he's the only good option. They took him away.
in the fourth and OT. He don't give him a single catch. Like
I was praying.
So that's one of the main reasons why I hate fantasy football so much is because motherfuckers get blessed constantly. It's constantly.
Bro, I put up 130 points.
And I put up 125 with 50 points on my bench. I don't want to hear it. You got blessed.
I have a really good team too at that. That I don't know if that has to do anything with it, but
hey, it's one hell of a fair war tour. So
that's for sure.
Yeah, he's done.
I'm done. And I'm pretty sure Kenny's got replacements ready. But man, let's get into this week 9, man. It was last Thursday. The Texans all banged up, hurt. Diggs is out. Collins is out. They traveled to MetLife to face the Jets. Jets starving for a win. We traded for Devontae Adams. People thought they were going to be better than what they are. They continued to lose. And then last Thursday, they finally get a win after a bit. So
it took 4 touchdowns from Aaron Rodgers in order to get that win?
No, it was 3. I think 3. It was 21-13.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, 21-13. Yep.
It was actually the offense.
2 to Garrett, and then 1 to DA.
So I mean, for the Texans side of things, I think a lot of people are trying to jump off the CJ Stroud bandwagon, which
3.
I don't fuck with that because right now, I mean, you're looking at a quarterback who doesn't have his first option, his second option, and his running back Joe Mixon was hurt, but I mean he's back now. But
Mixon was killing. Mixon had 150 on purpose.
Yards, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you got him going out there just throwing a Tank Dell basically. And who's their tight end? They got Dalton Schultz or no? Who is their tight end?
Dalton Schultz. Yeah, Dalton Schultz.
So that's his 1 and 2. So and it's his second year. Let's not forget. Like he ain't. I know because he popped off. He jumped off so fast in the first year, his rookie year. People were expecting crazy shit, but I mean, it's hard to do that without Nico Collins is a fucking beast. And they brought Stephon Diggs over for help.
Save me. He's going in the flex for me. Things is about to get nasty for the fantasy league. In the flex.
Tank Dell's good, but he ain't that. I mean, Tank Dell popped off too. He had 150?
Yeah.
Had a good amount of catches too. I think he had 6 for 126.
Yeah, he was cooking.
Crazy.
He was cooking for sure. He had a day.
Yeah, just defense went off too. What do they have like?
They'll be fine. They're sitting at 6-3 right now.
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
I think they'll be fine as well.
They're in a good spot. Nico's coming back this week. He's trending 2 plays, so that's really big.
Plus, also like it's good for teams to face some adversity. It really helps you out later in the season, I think, because shit goes rough for you in the playoffs or whatever. You got to be able to fight back. So that's why I really think I like teams like the Rams, for example, who started out 1-4, now they're 4-4 because they the whole team was on IR in the first game of the season.
And then moving from there, talk about a team that struggled all season, very underwhelming, America's team.
I don't want to talk about them.
We got to talk about the game because the Falcons sitting at 6-3. They won the game 27-21. Cooper Rush is not a quarterback for at least a month. Dak Prescott I didn't see the injury. I'm saying he's quitting, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's like a hamstring, I think.
We fucking suck on the sideline.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying that's the wrong time to have a phantom injury, and then when the season's going bad. Now CDs are also there's rumors about Parsons being traded, which I feel like he has to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I don't think Jerry's not going to have enough. He's not going to be able to put his pride aside to make that move. He's going to want to.
I mean, they got Mingo. What do you mean? He made moves.
Who?
Jonathan Mingo. He traded for him for a 4th rounder. He made moves.
We'll see what they can do with him in the offense. He's got capability though. Like he's sort of a Debo type too.
He stinks.
Well, that's what anybody you can say that about anybody if they're put in the wrong place. There, he was in Carolina. What we gonna see from him in Carolina?
Beat
Nothing.
you,
Huh?
beat the Saints.
Hey, listen, keep beating the Saints. He's the top 5. Can't
Welcome, hey, welcome to the club. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, Bill. Shador. And
Yeah.
New Orleans, Shador. We sitting at the number 3
Oh,
spot
you're
right
getting
now,
Travis.
or
You're
2
getting
spot.
Travis.
Welcome to the Tank Bowl.
Listen, if we can pull that up, I don't care. We need something. We just traded for 3 more draft picks this season or this draft coming up. So on and popping. Now we need to get rid of Mickey Loomis. That's the next thing that needs to go. But now, Falcons right now. Falcons is rolling. They're at 6-3. They're definitely gonna win the South. With the
Barring anything fucking insane, I think they win the South.
Yeah, with the Bucks banged up as they are, it's kind of tough. You can kind of see Baker's trying to do as much as possible, but it's just not gonna be enough.
They took the fucking Chiefs. I mean, you got to go for 2. I think you go for 2.
Yeah, I agree.
In that game, you go for 2, right?
We know how heavy.
On the road. Yeah, we're going, and you live with it. It is what it is.
Right, or you go to overtime and just lose to Mahomes anyways.
Right, because if you give them the ball first, you're not gonna see it.
Like your odds of scoring, I think your odds of going for 2 and getting it are much better than winning a coin flip. Honestly,
right.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the odds probably are.
I thought they were, but
I think you go for 2 there. But of course, the Chiefs fucking win the toss and score first.
Hey, it's that heavy ass coin. I'm telling you. You got the magnet on the ground.
And I can't believe the Chiefs are undefeated because they just continuously play like shit and they're still undefeated. So I don't know how.
Defense. The defense. And they added D-Hop. Just imagine if this entire team is healthy next year, their injured players coming back. Oof. I don't know if they move anybody, but this offense, when healthy, scary.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy is they could actually. I mean, they could actually go undefeated. Like they really could. Like if you look at if you look at their fucking the rest of their games, they got Broncos, Bills. Bills will be a tough game. Panthers stink. Raiders. The Raiders beat the Chiefs usually, right? Like they usually just somehow always pull out a win. So maybe they lose there. Chargers, Browns, Texans, Steelers, Broncos again. So they really, really, really could go undefeated if they get some healthy players back. They continue to be good.
Oh, that doesn't work out well. The teams that are undefeated.
Yeah, especially for people that want to repeat, and you can't be doing all that undefeated shit.
I got a question. Is Mahomes the GOAT if he does this?
Goes undefeated and goes in a 3-peat? Oh, yeah. I think.
He's doing a lot faster than Brady, so yeah.
I think. Personally, I would say. I mean, I don't know. I think recency bias.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Brady has 6, 7 rings?
7.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah. I don't know, man. That Patriots team was
he's literally like impacting people's legacies.
Yeah.
Like Mahomes is impacting, like we're questioning, is Lamar good enough? Is Josh Allen good enough? Is Joe Burrow good enough? Like he's doing some crazy, crazy shit right now to where it's like, you have to come see me.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're all in the same conference too is insane.
Right.
So,
like, yeah, I mean, he's doing at a way faster pace than Brady. Brady won like two or three his first 5-6 years, spaced out. Then the other one's late. He's doing it like ASAP.
Yeah, on this pace, he's gonna go berserk.
Yeah.
Who has the most ever? Is it Brady?
Brady.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it was him and Charles Haley at 6, and then Brady passed it.
Because Haley was bouncing back and forth between the Cowboys and the Niners when they were winning.
Yep.
He would literally leave the Cowboys, go get a chip, then go back to the Niners, get a chip, back and forth.
Yeah. Yes, it's so if Mahomes wins, if he goes, he'll have 4 if he wins.
4. at this point.
With
Four
a
be
three-peat.
four before 30.
With a three-peat.
With a three-peat before 30.
That would be fucking incredible.
Threw 50 touchdowns, threw for 5K already.
How many MVPs? 1, 2?
2.
2 MVPs.
Yeah, 2 MVPs.
Yeah, he beat with.
I'm not gonna lie, that game that he just had might have unlocked him. We might see something different because that was the best. That Bucks game was the best game he's played all season.
I know. I seen that. I mean, it's a new month. We'll see what happens.
This shit is crazy.
Crazy.
This is crazy. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going next week.
Realistically, what do you
Bills
think?
Chiefs.
What do you think you would have to give up to get Patrick Mahomes on your team, like as a trade?
Oof.
He's untradeable, but
I know. But like, let's just say that they were taking calls. 10 first-round picks.
you would have to clear. You have to first off the contract. The
It'd probably
contract
be the
is
biggest
like,
trade of all time.
yeah.
But you would. I mean, I forget about the contract.
They're gonna want your future.
So you're getting 10 first-round picks, right?
I wouldn't say 10.
Wait, what was
10 is excessive. If we're saying he demands 10 first-round picks, we're saying he's the best football player ever.
I think
That's what 10 is crazy.
What was the most first round picks traded ever?
Bruh, you're
I
saying
think it was the Rams. I think the Rams.
listen to what you're saying though. 10 first round talents
10 years.
that can change the projection of your franchise. That's a whole nother level. I don't think that much.
So here's the thing.
I would say max 4.
Nah,
Max 4.
more.
No way.
More.
No way.
I get what you're saying, but also draft picks can be busts. You're gonna get
That's
a guy.
okay.
You're gonna get a guy who is a proven, like you said, GOAT. He's the GOAT, and he's
So,
not even 30.
I think the most is 3 first rounders. I think it was involved in the Herschel Walker trade.
Yeah, which was a stupid ass trade.
3 first and 3 seconds and more. So the most has been 3 first rounders.
And that was
Maybe 5.
that was for a fucking running back. Imagine getting the greatest, arguably the greatest quarterback of all time.
5, 6, 7, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're giving up 5 first round picks, maybe more. That would be crazy. Like, what do you think Aaron Donald would have drew for his fucking when in his prime? Like that's what I'm saying. Like you got a straight up GOAT game changer. Like can win you a game.
Yeah, Mahomes probably worth like 7 then.
I think 6.
If you double Herschel, yeah.
Just to be devil's advocate, Lawrence said 4. I think 6.
6.
I really do. I think 6 first round picks. Not that he would ever be traded, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
6 for first round picks, I think.
Add some
He's definitely gonna retire as a Chief though.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. They're gonna have to name that stadium after him.
Only way is if like something happens to Andy where he's not feeling it anymore, and he's like
retires.
No, not even retire. Just like it's not the same. I'm gonna go try to do something else.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick Foles got a statue. Patrick Mahomes better get one.
So wait, people who make statues.
Mahomes is
take a picture of Mahomes right now. So
they might name the stadium after him.
He owns the fucking team.
Yeah. You're talking about that. That's just about to be what is it? GEHA?
Yeah.
A stadium at Patrick Mahomes Field or some shit. Something crazy.
So whoever makes the statue, make sure you get a head start now.
That's Dwayne Wade's statue is real too. That's so crazy.
I mean, he co-signed it too.
Bro, the RDC shit, bro. They're top tier funny, bro. RDC is hilarious.
How do y'all feel about Buffalo? I mean, they'll probably make the playoffs, have a deep run, but
a lot of people don't even talk about him. A lot about Buffalo right now, and
I think it's like because we already this is what I feel like is happening in the league right now is like the NFC's getting the buzz because there's so much going on over there. There's more movement. We already know what time it is. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, crash course. They're gonna face each other.
Yeah, Bills.
Like,
Bills are.
I feel like that's what point we're at right now. Keith is like Yeah, I'm going. I'm actually going. I'm going to that game too next week.
It's going to be Brady and Manning.
Yeah, so like I feel like that's what it is right now. Like, there's not much to really say. Josh Allen's playing his ass off. He's had 1 interception through 9 weeks, which is incredible. Just from what the slight was of him in the past few years is that he turns the ball over at a high clip. But this year is definitely taking the criticism to heart and protecting the rock. And his team is, what are they right now?
7-2.
7-2.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing I say about Buffalo. If you look at their team, look at the team that they fucking played against. So
2 wins. Okay, 2 of them.
They beat the Cardinals, they beat the Dolphins, they beat the Jaguars. All right. Then they lost to the Ravens, they lost to the Texans. They beat the Jets, they beat the Titans, they beat the Seahawks, they beat the Dolphins. I mean, that's one of the easiest fucking schedules that anybody could play right now. Yeah. That's the only knock I have against Buffalo right now. Josh Allen is playing fucking great. He like you said, 2 interceptions.
When it matters, Keith. That's what I think it is.
Right. So this week they're playing the Chiefs. The Colts. That should be a walkthrough. When you play the Chiefs and now you play, then you go from Colts. Now you got a little bit of a gauntlet coming up. You go Chiefs, 49ers, Rams, Lions. 4 games in a row that you need to win.
Yeah, things can get a little crazy there.
A little dicey.
A little crazy. And shout out to Keon Coleman too. He's playing he's turned it up the last few weeks. And I think Amari Cooper and Shakir pushing them to play a little bit better, having those guys around. They're figuring it out there. I was concerned about their the receiving core.
Dak is Tony Romo with more money.
Yeah.
I think Tony Romo might be better than Dak, to be honest.
Tony Romo used to throw some dimes, man.
I don't think Dak Prescott is. And I've been saying it. I don't even think Dak Prescott is that good. I mean, what do you like? You see elite quarterbacks with an elite wide receiver put up crazy numbers, and this motherfucker's had multiple people, best offensive lines, and he's never done fucking anything with it. I don't know.
And
Dak Prescott rubs
Packers
me
last year?
the wrong way.
Yeah,
I think we're better than Dak as well.
Yeah, and plus,
I think what happened. My fault, Phil. Well, I think when we go to think about like the players now versus who we used to watch, I think it's just like we're seeing so much different stuff happening right now where we forget like Tony Romo was one of those dudes in the league,
gunslinger.
Well,
so
Siri played like him. I'm chasing a ghost. No,
what were you about to say though?
Here's I like him.
Oh, I actually listened. Wow.
Siri on you. Siri's on you.
Hold on. Yep. There we go. Okay. Malfunction for a second.
They're always listening.
They're always listening. So yeah.
Wait, Phil, what were you about to say though?
No, I was gonna say back to Buffalo. I'm pretty much we're gonna see the same story every year from them. They're gonna beat the Chiefs in the regular season. Then when it comes to the playoffs, when it matters, they fall short. So unless something changes, it's gonna be the same song and dance. So
listen, man, somebody right now, this feeling like Cavs 2016 down 3-1. Somebody got to stop the history that's about to happen. This is problematic. Like the first ever three-peat. Somebody, Lamar, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, y'all right now is the time you have a chance to stop history.
I mean, Burrow's gonna have to rally the troops. And he was like, "Listen, y'all, I did it. I did my part." You know,
he still believe they in it. He said 7 out of 9.
I don't think that team is bad. I think they started out really bad. I think
they always start bad. Yeah.
They have a really rough start. They had some injuries, and I think they're starting to pick it up.
I think a big thing that they were missing for them. Obviously, T. Higgins has been in and out, but damn, do they miss Joe Mixon?
Bad.
Do they miss Joe Mixon?
Real bad.
Change of pace downhill. He can do pretty much everything out of the backfield, pass protection, all of that, and it's just different for them. And there you can see they're adjusted to it. Chase Brown is actually heating up though the past couple weeks. So and they just got Khalil Herbert.
The Cowboys, bro. I think that's just the Cowboys. Like
what?
I mean, plus they got robbed by that was that Romo, the Des Bryant call?
No, that was Romo.
It was Packers versus Cowboys, right? I think
that was Romo, and then I think Dak ended up I think Dak was 2 years after they got drafted, and then I think because they were tired of Romo. I still think that shit was a catch. I think that shit was a catch. Right. Everybody and their mothers everybody's made a catch. They stumbling, you see the goal line, you go to stick the ball out. Complete BS. That shit still. I'll stand by that. That shit was a catch, and then the whole chain of events after that is they were like, Dez is out of the league, Romo, you're out of here, like all because of a catch. So
yeah, and plus, I think if someone was to be the LeBron, try to end the dynasty for the Chiefs, it has to be Lamar, right? You got Derrick Henry, they're both going off this season. It has to be them.
So one of these dudes got to do something.
They couldn't run in the playoffs. So what did they do? They grabbed Derrick Henry.
There's so much talent in the AFC. That's what I'm saying.
Talk about what the Cowboys is to him. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a fact, and that's how Jerry runs it, and he can't really be mad.
I think that's a good point, Keith. But I'm not a Cowboys fan. I despise the Cowboys. Dak has a little bit of money. I mean, that's what quarterbacks in general, they get paid, and what the fuck's gonna happen. Obviously, Dak is not really gonna have a chance to live up to the money now. He's on IR, so
yeah, Dak packed it in this season.
This season.
Is it 4 games or whole rest of the season?
I think it's
minimum. No, he's out for 4 games. That's a wrap. He's gonna be back at least week 12.
Yeah, and what are they? 3-6?
3-5.
3-5.
He's packing it in.
Yeah. So and
as a $60 million guy, you don't go on a IR for no hamstring at 3-5, and think you're still going to be able to compete.
Yeah, I just dislike Jerry Jones as a whole. I think that he needs to relinquish his duties. I mean, he could be an owner and care about the brand, the Dallas Cowboys brand.
He'll give it to his son.
But
there you go.
I think
they said they want him out of there too.
They need to hire.
They said don't give it to him either.
They need to hire like a real GM. Like the Rams, like Les Snead, or like the 49ers with John Lynch.
Culture change.
Yeah, they need a culture change because
everything.
I think after this year,
McCarthy's he's on the hot seat.
Oh, he got to go.
It's on fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I think after this year, bro. If I listen, personally,
he said, respectfully,
he got to go or die.
He's not wrong. I think after this year, if I'm a Cowboys fan, I want to see a clean house. I want to see everybody gone. Like everybody. You obviously you have the corners that you draft. You have the corner you drafted. You got the staff really.
Oh, okay. But I feel like if the staff comes in, they're gonna want they're on the outside guys looking in. They're like, oh, I seen this 2 years ago. What y'all should have did. Like one thing I think that they struggle with on defense, bro, is having them linebacker the safeties at linebacker. Yeah, safeties at linebacker they were running a Madden defense out there. It was cute for a little bit, but
what's Micah Parsons done this year?
He's hurt.
Like what? Yeah, what has Micah Parsons done in the last 2 years? Really?
Podcast.
Wait, what?
Podcasts. Micah Parsons had like what?
Well, I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
He was crazy. He had a good season last year, though.
Yeah, he shifts the whole when he's on the field. Neil, go turn the tape on. They have to look for him.
I agree. Yeah, I wouldn't let him go. He's definitely dynamic. That position in football is,
He said, "What is Michael Parsons done?" Nah, I can't let you get away. I get the pot in. I get the pot in.
What year did he pop off? Because he had what is he? Was his 4th year?
Oh, I think so.
Or is it 5th year?
4th, I think. Let's see, Michael Parsons, your stats, Bucko.
Yeah, so it's his 4th year. So this year,
that's what I'm saying. Like he hasn't even got money yet.
Yeah, this year
you're asking what is he done?
Shit, 14 tackles and a sack, but like
he played 4 games.
Let me see these stats that he had from last year.
He 13 and a half. Put some respect on his name. Like, I'm not gonna let you do that. Michael Parsons is a game changer, bro. Like, they literally the offensive lines have to shift and find where and locate him.
I don't.
He's in that realm. He's in that realm of those guys. He's in the realm of those guys.
Bro,
he's a top 5 pass rusher.
I think if he was on the Cowboys, maybe he doesn't get talked about as much. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
what?
That's all I'm saying.
I think he'll still be good.
I think. He definitely. Don't get me wrong. He'd definitely be good. I just don't think he would get talked about as much.
Bro, his first 2 years, bro was playing nose tackle, left end, right end, middle linebacker, weak side backer, strong backer.
He'll probably be better.
He played.
I would like to see him.
He played every.
Get him help. Get him a little help on the defensive line.
Yeah, you got Lawrence, but he's trash.
Trash.
I know he's
not
good. But to them, he had like probably like a 3-year span where he was like definitely.
The Cowboys, I think the Cowboys do this. They do this religiously, where if somebody goes off, has like a year, right? They just pay him, or not pay him, but they sign him to something, right? They keep him for way longer than they're supposed to. And in Micah Parsons' case, don't get me wrong, I don't think that's the case. He's definitely an elite edge rusher, and the position is very hard to come by. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't seen him do shit this year, and I've lost it.
That's what sports is now, or just like a lot of stuff that we consume. Like, if we don't see you, what have you done for us lately? And he's been hurt. He actually, I think he like twisted his ankle, the same ankle 3 times in a game. He tried to come back each time, and then the last time it was like, yeah, I can't do this. And then he's obviously out at this point. So
he'd probably even be a lot better if he was on a shitty team. Who knows?
Yeah, he'd be like Crosby. Just wreaking havoc no matter who's coming at you and shit like that. But he's on the Cowboys. He definitely want to be on the Eagles. That's a fact. That he might go. Jerry Jones ain't gonna do that. Actually, I'm tripping.
No. This podcast is fire though.
Jerry Jones over his dead body would trade Michael Parsons to the Eagles. They do that. That's what. Because they're trying to get rid of Huff right now because
Giants trading Saquon to the fucking, or get rid of Saquon to the Eagles. Then you got fucking the Cowboys. Like, who enter fucking division trades like that? Like, only the NFC trash East.
Well, no, he didn't. They didn't trade Saquon. He signed there.
No, yeah,
they let him walk. No, they let him walk. They let him walk.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Because they had the option to give him the money.
Saquon was like, I'm up.
Said nah. I think Devin Singletary can give the same production you were doing the last 6 years.
Yeah, how'd that work out? Bro did a 360 fucking backwards hurdle. Like, Lawrence, you ever seen anything like that in your life?
No.
That was the craziest fucking thing I've ever
That's seen. Just like, that was because he's talked about it today on the pod. He's on somebody's podcast, and it was supposed to be a double spin. Yeah. And then he improvised in the middle of the play. Oh, wow. Very, very risky.
Oh, yeah, 100%. They got boomed, but
yeah.
Oh, and then you're still coming down with your back towards everybody. Like, you could have really got fucked up, but damn, the athleticism of that was crazy. That's the craziest thing. So that little like spin fucking hurdle that's crazy. Like who Phil, the dude who did the backflip into the end zone from the Bengals. Simpson? Yeah, reminded me of that shit. Like, those 2 plays, I feel like will just be crazy.
Who said it don't know NFL?
Nah, that was iconic right there when he did that shit.
Yeah, I know.
The front flip.
Like, you think of some shit. Like, I think of OBJ, the grab, the Jerome Simpson flip.
Was Garrett Wilson's better?
Then what?
Than OBJ's?
Hell no. OBJ was getting his helmet ripped off. His jersey
OBJ's body was getting contorted backwards.
Bro was leaning back.
Still caught it and scored. Wow. That was the craziest. That's honestly one of the craziest catches I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like, if you go back right now and just watch that shit live, like a live YouTube video of that shit, you'll be like, how the fuck did he do that? Like, live in front of fucking 50,000 fans, just crazy, bro. Oh, OBJ was different. Like, OBJ was really different.
He shouldn't have left. What's his name? Shouldn't have left New York.
He shouldn't have left LA.
He should have never got on the damn boat.
No, I'm saying I'm going all the way back. Before the Browns injury and everything. I think if he just stayed there, stuck it out. But they couldn't let go of the what's the name? The boat.
I'm blaming the boat trip. Yep.
Bro, that boat trip
Should've
is a
never went
stain. I bet Trey Songz. It's his fault. Like, why the fuck was Trey Songz there? Out of everybody, you could have fucking picked Trey Songz to be there.
I don't know. Oh man, it was on the day off. It wasn't like it was a day of practice and they skipped it. Like it's just bulletin board though.
It said boots
If
and
you do
Tim.
lose,
This would be a good
boots
idea.
and Tim's the funny as hell. Oh man. Let's keep going here. Bills obviously they beat the Dolphins 30-27. Dolphins are still trying to figure out what's going on. Tua's back.
Might be a little.
Play a little too late. They're at 2-6 right now. And we talked about the Bills a little bit already. They're at 7-2. So then we had the Broncos. Broncos going to Baltimore.
Ass whooping.
Good game.
Melted ass.
We said it was a good game.
for fantasy Lamar Jackson owners, or
Lamar said, we just lost to Cleveland. Yeah, we about to cook y'all. 3 touchdowns, I believe he had. Zay Flowers won. He had like 125 in the first half.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah, so 41-10. Did you guys see their new helmets for this week?
No.
Matte purple, gold face mask. Crazy.
Fire.
With the purple uniforms, I'm guessing.
You see the Texans unis?
Yeah, those are fire
so
too.
Fire.
Yeah. About time the NFL is doing something fresh.
Bro, they're just always so fucking boring. Like
even if they go to the throwbacks and update them a little bit, those would be fire. You feel me? So
I don't understand why leagues like, bro.
Like if y'all did the
Christmas jerseys,
if y'all did the old Rams joints, those would be gas. The old Seattle joints will be
like
crazy.
those lime green ones, or those like mint green ones. The fuck, whatever.
No, I'm talking about Sean Alexander type.
Oh,
way back. Even though it's like pretty basic, but it'll still be fire to see what they can do with it up.
Bring back NBA Christmas jerseys.
Oh man,
not the ones with the sleeves.
I'd even take
the t-shirt,
right
t-shirt jerseys.
I'd even take the sleeves right now, bro.
Braun is in the playoffs. He's like, rips his shoulders off.
That's one of the best sports commercials of all time. Is the Jingle Bells? Yeah, the Jingle Bells 3-point.
Nothing was the same, man. Nothing was the same.
3-point. Who was it? That was KD, Steph,
Harden,
LeBron.
Yeah.
And that was it. Or was there 5? No,
what was that?
5.
Was that 20? Was that 2014, 2015?
Derrick Rose? I think it was Derrick Rose.
I think it was Derrick Rose too.
Let me see.
What year was that? Was that 2012?
Well, look it up.
I'm doing it right now.
He's fucking yelling at me over here.
Hurry up, stat man! You're supposed to have this quick.
That's true.
Quick.
It was 10 years ago. So
2014.
Damn, it was D Rose.
2013.
Steve Nash.
Harden, Curry,
Nash,
Durant,
Harden,
LeBron.
Curry, and then LeBron catches the oop at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
He said, "Did you catch that?"
Yeah, it was so good. That's in there.
And then we had the Cardinals, man, sitting on top of the NFC West. Like, who wants smoke? 5-4. Call of Duty's out. They're sitting at the top. Look, bro. Come on, man. Y'all gotta put it to bed. He at the top of the division.
Fuck those motherfuckers.
He's at the top of the division. He beat the odds.
Nah, Call of Duty, he's gonna hit prestige soon, and it's all gonna be good. It's all
the pro tournaments are starting soon.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
He's a sponsor. He got it.
But man, yeah, the Cardinals, man, they finding a way. James Conner, he's playing really well this season. Kyler looks good out there too. Marvin Harrison's still trying to find his footing a little bit more too. He's had down weeks, but also booming weeks too. So I'm excited to see what they can do. They definitely need some more defensive pieces. I think Trey McBride is really good. He makes shit happen at tight end, man. So
fuck that motherfucker.
And then what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the Bears, man? 4-4.
They stink.
They stink.
The defense
running off the fucking field.
Hey, listen. I'm just saying.
Caleb's catching on. The defense is.
I'm just saying they could have kept Justin Fields.
Bro, how is Justin Fields not going to be a starting quarterback, right?
I'm just saying.
Right? Like, there's no way. He's got to go to a team, right? Like, there's no way you can't tell me that Justin Fields went too good in New York in the Giants.
Caleb got more pieces. They gave him everything. What did they finish last year? The Bears 8-8 or 8-9, I think.
I actually don't know.
Oh wow! Strip him of his name. It just sucks that Russell Wilson looks like he's a better fit in the Steelers offense.
I figured that would happen though.
No, they won 7 games last year.
7 games, okay. That's something that we'll need to. Yeah, we'll need to pay attention to.
7-10.
Because,
but I mean, you can't tell me that Justin Fields is not a starting quarterback. There's just no way, right? Like I think he's better than Anthony Richardson. He's better than Daniel Jones. He's better than Jameis Winston. He was better than Deshaun Watson was playing this year.
I'll take him over Derek Carr.
Exactly. You mean to tell me you wouldn't take Justin Fields in that Saints offense?
Running.
NFL
he's better than Drake May and Jacoby Brissett, and those are the 2 starting quarterbacks for the fucking Patriots this year.
Damn.
Man, and then my prayers were answered, man. I'm so happy.
Oh, happy day.
Feels good, man. Dennis Allen is finally gone. A year and a half too late.
Also, way too late in the season.
Yeah, I just didn't understand what was going on. But I'm happy they actually pulled the trigger on doing it. Next is Mickey Loomis. He's got to go for all the capital. He's got the Saints in, but they're definitely accepting the rebuild because they didn't. I don't think they gave the money. I don't think they made Washington pay the money or something for Lattimore's contract. I think they ate the money.
Oh, yeah, NFL trade deadline too.
Yeah. Well, no, that was yesterday.
Oh yeah, no, it's like I don't know if we're doing a recap or not. But
wow, it wasn't nothing crazy. Yeah. Well, Lattimore went to the Washington Commanders, which I feel like is really big for them.
Trey White, if he can get healthy, over to Baltimore, which I mean, he was literally a healthy scratch since the 3rd game of the season.
His knees is cooked.
Bro could not keep up with a fucking receiver. It was crazy.
Yeah, Pittsburgh got Mike Williams and Preston Smith. Nice little additions.
And then got was it Detroit? Who?
Darius Smith went to Detroit. Yeah.
Darius Smith was Detroit, which is a great pickup for them.
Yeah, they definitely need to edge rushing. Definitely getting ready to prime up for being deep in the playoffs.
Yeah, which losing Hutchinson hurts, but they grabbed that.
He might, if they make it to the bowl, he'd probably be back.
I did see reports on that. If they make it to the Super Bowl, he could play. That would be fucking crazy. I don't even know how he would be able to do that. But that'd be crazy.
Yeah. Shit, man. Lattimore going to the Commanders. They're sitting at 7-2, man.
That's crazy. I was 2 years too late. Early on them.
New coach, new ownership, and see what happens.
Cliff Kingsbury looking.
He needs to just stay. He just needs to stay as an OC.
Bro, Cliff Kingsbury looks like he's
not a head coach,
right? But it's still looking like what the fuck happened in Arizona because, I mean, this offense is crazy.
Well, when you can call the plays, you can call the plays.
Aiden Daniels that much better than Kyler Murray?
I don't want to be a prisoner at the moment.
Hey, I think what was it? What's it called? What's his name? Trayvon Diggs said he's top 5.
I mean, bro is good.
He's gonna. I think
it's too early personally.
I think the league is gonna adjust, and we'll see what happens next year too.
Because
we're
having the same CJ Stroud conversations from last year.
Well, that read option, they're gonna have a guy sitting there dedicated for him, and he's gonna have to start making harder decisions when running the football. So we'll see what happens, though. We'll definitely see what happens. They look really good right now. Brian Robinson. Eckler looks like a great addition. I didn't think he was going to be impactful, but in the past game, he's been lighting it up. Terry's alive. And then they're just making it work with the other receivers that they do have. Zach Ertz is still got some life in his legs. He's an older tight end. So, yeah, man, they look good right now. 7-2. Giants at 2-7.
Ew.
What are the Eagles?
Eagles are 6-2, I believe.
Okay.
I
So
think 6-2.
shit, it might come down to the wire between the Commanders and Eagles then.
Yeah, they're 6-2 because they already had their bye. Yeah, they already had their bye.
And they have not played the Commanders yet. They played the Eagles go back to back in division. They go Eagles go Cowboys, Commanders, Rams.
So it's gonna be interesting.
At Rams too. At LA on Sunday Night Football.
And then going from there, we have the Lions go into Lambeau. Open your trap, take over your trap. Detroit is real disrespectful. St. Brown is disrespectful. That guy he's nuts. They went 24-14, man. How y'all feeling about the Lions and the Packers?
I think both. I mean, I don't even know, bro. Like both teams really didn't play that good. Like 24-14. I mean, obviously it was a divisional game. Jordan Love had like 270 yards, but I don't know. Jared Goff had 145 yards. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know, man.
The weather too. Whether it was heavy rain.
Yeah, it was. That's true. But Jaden Reed had 113 yards. Jacobs had 95 yards. I think both teams, I don't know. The Packers are probably underperforming based off what people thought they were going to do this year. I mean, I know they're 6-3, but I feel like people really were picking Jordan Love for like MVP type shit this year.
Definitely saw that.
Definitely saw that too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, Detroit's a fucking powerhouse right now. They just are straight up. There's really no holes in their game. Their DBs are a little suspect, but other than that, there's really
no, they're not a little. Whenever number one receiver is going to Detroit, food 100 plus.
Yeah,
they can't cover.
Yeah,
and Arnold holds a lot too. I think he has the most penalties as a DB as a rookie. So
yeah, I mean, I don't really know how Detroit won that game. Stats wise, Green Bay had 411 total yards to Detroit's 261. They also had 20.
It might have been field position too.
Yeah, I didn't watch the game. Sadly, I wish I did.
I got the end of like the last 6 minutes of the fourth. I watched. Packers were backed up a lot too.
They lost the turnover battle. That's what it is. You can't lose a turnover battle against a good team.
Yeah.
If you have even if it's just one turnover, you can't.
That's a fact. And then we had Jags ain't really nothing to talk about. They're sitting at 2-7. Eagles moved to 6-2. They won 28-23 at home. Jalen Hurts is playing really well, man. Over these since the bye week, he's playing really well. Devonta Smith, catch of the year, potentially.
I thought he died against the Saints, and he's out here doing that crazy shit.
Oh, he definitely did. He was out for 2 weeks.
I know.
He definitely died.
Yeah, but I think the Jaguars are just food. Well, also the Eagles were up 20-0. Like,
and then the Jaguars scored like 20 straight points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had they scored 16 points in the third quarter on this, like.
Because it was I think it was 20. I think it was 22. It was 22-16 at one point.
Yeah, like what? AJ Brown played the quarter and then had it out.
Yeah, he got hurt. But he's gonna be all right.
But Saquon had 159 yards.
Yeah.
Like
cooked. It's crazy. And then we had the Rams going into Seattle, another overtime thriller.
They almost my fantasy matchup was on the line.
Game of the week. It was game of the week in the NFL. That shit was crazy.
Man, the Seahawks have just did a complete skid down. They're like 1-4 in the last 5 weeks, I believe.
Yeah. They started off 3-0 too. That's crazy.
Right. So,
yeah, I mean, Kupp had 11 receptions for 104 yards. JSN, we already talked about. 7 receptions, 180 yards, 2 tuds. I mean, the Rams DBs continue to let up big numbers on, bend don't break defense type shit. But that just leads to big numbers for your wide receiver number one. But they end up doing pretty good for that. I mean, I think they picked off Geno 3 times. One was 103-yard pick six. The Rams had 8 sacks in the game. Braden Fisk had 3 sacks. Jared Verse had a sack. Jared Verse is running away with Defensive Player of the Year right now, by the way. Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. Like, it's really not even close for people that aren't paying attention. But Jared Verse is fucking dominating. He has the highest pass rush win rate by far in the NFL right now, and it's crazy. And then he's got his fucking partner who we played at FSU with, Braden Fisk, just can casually go out there and get you 3 sacks plus half sacks. Like, the Rams defense is young as fuck right now, and they are just going to get better and better and better and better and better. So I'm excited about the Rams defense. I think we do need to shore up some things on the back end. But other than that, Stafford played great. Like I said, we lost Puka. Sadly, Kyron Williams' touchdown streak ended. He did not score a touchdown, but it's all right. Yeah, you take the wins with the losses. And Geno still threw for fucking 363 yards and 3 touch. So
it's not like going to go to Kenneth Walker or anything. It's like or to live or die by Geno.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker 83. I mean, the Rams' rush defense isn't bad. They held him to 83 yards. On the 4th and 2, they gave it to Kenneth Walker, and he got stuffed in overtime. So, they tried. But it was a great game. I mean, I watched it all. A great game. I've never that Stafford throw to fucking Demarcus Robinson at the end of the game to win the game. I can't stop watching. That shit was insane. Rolling to the left.
Money. All right, man. Let's get to these pick'ems, man.
Okay. Well,
we got last week's results.
Ow. Well, I did it for Kenny, but I did not record them. But hey, new week, new pick'ems. So we're gonna do 4 games. First one, I forgot to even record them. But hey, new week, new pick'ems. For first week, we're gonna do Thursday Night Football. Ravens hosting the Bengals. 6-point favorites. Opening up.
Give me the Ravens.
Big Charles woo.
I agree. Okay, I'm asking for his answers.
At this point, that's who I'm rooting for the season. Is Baltimore. So
that's on Prime Video. Right now, the Baltimore Ravens are favored by 6. Over under of 52.5.
Yeah,
there's definitely gonna be points scored in this.
Right.
I think so too.
Yeah, I got the Ravens as well. Well, since the London game not the London game, the Germany game is gonna be trashed, Giants and Panthers. I am using my authority to pick a random game, and we're going with Steelers versus Commanders.
That's a good one. Hey. Hold on now. Hold on. In DC.
Who we got? Also, before we pick, the Commanders are 3-point favorites.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna tell you straight up right now.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna tell you straight up right now. Give me the Commanders right now. Give me the Commanders.
I got the Steelers off of a bye, well rested.
Give me the Commanders.
They've been playing good. Oh yeah.
Daniel Daniels just did all that with a fucking broken rib, and now he's got a week to rest as well. Like, give me.
I got Steelers, man.
You just got block Watt, block TJ Watt.
That's not gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen, but you gotta try.
But the one thing I will say for the betting people, Jaden Daniels rush yards, and this is free because he's definitely gonna be running out the pocket. He might be running.
That's what I'm saying.
He might be running for his life. I'm not gonna lie to you. But
honestly,
yeah. You think Preston Smith plays in this game, or do you think it's too soon?
Yeah. Run straight.
I mean, they should be able to.
So Preston Smith on one end.
I'm gonna go
because you got to think about it. They're playing in what is it for the Steelers? It's for the Steelers or the Commanders?
They're at Washington.
No, I'm talking about Preston Smith.
For the Steelers.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, they got him and Mike. They got him and Mike Williams in a trade.
I think he'll play. I think he'll get a good amount of snaps. I don't know if he'll start.
Honestly, I think the Steelers win this one because I think Washington's due for a dud. So I got Pittsburgh.
Hey, listen, I got Russell Wilson, so I need him to cook.
He ain't crying shit.
Next up, Sunday Night Football. The Holy Gospel, Detroit Lions, heading to Houston.
Ooh, Lions
are 3.5 favorites.
I got Houston.
So I just write down your pick now. I already know who you're going to do.
Houston.
Oh, unless you have a change your mind.
I definitely got Houston. Houston, Texas, man. Tomorrow night.
What?
Yeah, I got the Texans over the Lions. Nico Collins is back.
Phil, this motherfucker crazy.
I already wrote it down. You're good. I already wrote it down.
Give me the Holy Gospel.
Yeah. I'm going Detroit as well. I think Nico Collins coming back might be a little, getting back and swinging things type of game. He might struggle a little bit, but yeah, I think the Houston Texans lose one more game before going back on the win column.
Phil,
I got Detroit.
Phil, the Gospel. Phil, what's he talking about?
Hey, Sam Laporta, Sonic and Knuckles, one of the best
guy's
teams in the league.
Jahmyr Gibbs, like Monty.
We'll visit this next week.
Yep. So, and the last game, Monday Night Football, Miami Dolphins at LA Rams. The Rams are 1 point favorite right now. Well, Neil, I already know what you're going. I'm writing it down right now.
Give it to me. 4 in a row. 4 in a row. We're going for 4 in a row.
Dolphins, man.
Tyreek Hill, 250. Put it down.
Dolphins.
This dude Lawrence is crazy right now. This dude Lawrence is crazy.
Dolphins.
I might be crazy too. I'm going with them. I think it's gonna be a good old-fashioned shootout. I think the Dolphins win though.
Craziness. Monday Night Football. Sean McVay don't lose Monday Night Football.
Well, it's the first time for everything.
But I would bet Tyreek Hill 200.
200.
If they just set up one, what was it? What did I say, Lawrence? 180 to JSN? 200 Tyreek Hill.
It's going to be crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
And those are our pick'ems for the week.
Before we get up out of here, any last words, fellas? Any last words? What you got?
AOC 2028.
You got your wish.
That's it.
Boy, people were sick today. People were depressed today.
They called into work.
I
thought about it. I was like,
people were sick.
We won't talk about this sports podcast. I think it's very important to keep politics and sports out of each other, so we won't talk about it. But AOC 2028.
Listen, man. Keep molding your life how you want it to look. Keep reading. Keep researching, and that's the way. Despite all the BS, we'll be all right.
Be all right. You'll be all right.
For me, hey, tune into the socials. We got reactions. We got random ass games. Also, if you want to make fun of my pick'ems or other stuff, because there's like filters on that we do on TikTok that build a lineup, yada yada yada. People like to complain and stuff. Hey, let me know how you really feel.
Jamar Chase, 20-yard reception tomorrow night, Lockington. It's gonna happen. It's so much. That's what we're going with. Because I can't trust anything else anymore.
Damn. Nice.
What happened?
All right, let's get out of here. Let's go sweat y'all bets. Because I know y'all.
Oh no, it's done. Duran had a phantom twisted ankle in the first 8 minutes of the game.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta head out. Neil's gonna join Discord and play Rec with us, so make sure you stay tuned. We're gonna live stream it on IBTE Sports on Twitch. So
Maybe
right
soon.
now, you said you're gonna download it.
I do want to get it and play with you guys every players, bro.
Well, you better get a head start because everyone has like at least a 90 overall. So at least
I'll just VC.
He said VC.
Have someone grind it for you.
Oh, I'd pay somebody to do that, no problem.
Cause I'm out here grinding.
Right.
I don't care what nobody said.
You just gotta be careful of Lawrence's passing. We're good.
Yeah, we might pass it on.
Ooh.
All right, let's get it.
All right, man. We up out of here. We appreciate y'all.
Peace.
Peace. We about it.